One day, Bertie the bus was taking some visitors just to Napa Station. The visitors have been here for a few days, and today's the last day. They're looking around Sodo. Today, they were going to Wellsworth, aka Apple Station on its branch line, and Bertie was taking them to Knapford. But Molly will be taking them to Wellsworth. Morning, Trevor. Morning, Bertie, said Trevor. At Knapford, Paxton, Henry, and James were there. Molly was having a hard time starting the coaches. Nearly there, said Paxton. You can do it, Molly, said Henry. You'll be strong enough, said James. Good thing Gordon isn't here to tell you off or anything. Alright, said Jane, at least we left his side. Almost, said Paxton, and I think you might be off. I'm trying, said Molly. Almost to the engines. Soon Molly was able to move the coaches. Finally, I'm off, said Molly. The guard boys whistle. Although, said Henry, to be fair, I should warn you, I heard there's going to be a storm coming tonight. Really? Said James. Yep, said Henry. So you better get them back soon here, Molly. Sooner the better, I say, said James. They're right, said Paxton. We can't have the passengers stranded. I'll be fine, said Molly. And with that, Molly puffed away with the train. The engines watched her go, but they were still rather worried for Molly. Soon they were making good timing. As they went through Henry's tunnel then. At Wellsworth, Edward was there like always, waiting for the passengers to arrive on Molly. Soon Edward heard Molly's whistle, and Molly puffed into the station. Hello, Molly, said Edward. Hello, Edward, said Molly. Are you a bit tired? Ah well, you know it's summertime, and taking these visitors is hard work. I know what it's like, said Edward. The visitors looked around Wellsworth and really liked the station, its name including its yard. They thought it looked brilliant. My word, Edward, they said, you have a lovely branch line and a lovely station and a yard. Why, thank you, said Edward happily. Soon it was time for the visitors to head back to Knapford, where Spencer would be taking them away. Molly had to get them back. I better get going, said Molly. Spencer will be waiting for me. Bye, Edward, and thanks for letting them look around your yard and station. You're welcome, said Edward, as Edward watched Molly puffed away. Soon Molly was on her journey back to Knapford. As the rain pounded down the line. The sandbox failed, so the fireman had to go out on a leaning board and try and put sand on the rails. She was puffing along the tracks fine when cracked! Something broke. Ouch, said Molly, what was that? The fireman quickly got back in the cab. Driver, brakes! The driver applied the brakes, and the guard applied his brake in the coach as they came to a halt. After they found the problem, his driver came up to Molly. Your white grandprint has fall off, said her driver. But can you try and get these people back? I'm try, said Molly. But when Molly tried to move, she couldn't. It's no good, said the fireman. Well, we can't get her to move our grandpit. Right, said the guard. I'll go back to the nearest signal box and phone for help. At Knapford Sheds, James, Henry, and Paxton were there, and Fergus also, as the rain pounded down on the tracks. My words, said Fergus. That's a heavy rain. Agreed, said the engines. Just then the Fat Controller arrived. The signal, a signalman on the main line has just told me that Molly has broken the ground pin. She can't pull the train. She needs help immediately. I need a volunteer. I wish I can, said Fergus, but I'll probably be too small for that rain. I could get a lecture, said Paxton. I would like to go. I will do it, sir, and I will promise I never get stuck in the tunnel, though, said Henry. I do it, said James. I can go out for Molly with the workmen. Very well then, James, said the Fat Controller. You have to bring workmen with you. The works till coach is in the yards. Yes, the workmen are just getting ready and be in the coach in a few minutes. It's in the yard ready for you to pick up. Yes, sir, said James. And the Fat Controller walked away back to his office to tell the signalman James was on his way. Soon James' lights would turn on, and he puffed away. As Henry, Pax, and Fergus watched him go, the coach was waiting in the yard. When the workmen saw James, they quickly got on board. James saw them on board and knew they were ready. Soon James coupled up to the coach, and he puffed away. The rain was getting harder and harder by the minute, but James was at full speed and was very careful as he bravely right through. I mustn't let Molly and the passengers down, he said. Soon James arrived to the rescue. Molly's crew and guard saw James arriving, and saw then Molly too. James blew his whistle. Peep peep, I'm here, said James. Thank goodness, said Molly. Right, let's get to work, said the crew. The workmen checked the pin. Can you fix it? They said. We can, but it might take ages, and besides, with this storm, it may hold it up. If only we bought some spare ones, said another. Well, the coach was too big, was maybe too small or something. True, said another. I don't know what we're going to do now, said the guard. The passengers need to get back before Spencer leaves with his train. I can do it, said James. Everyone turned to James. You, said Molly. Yes, said James. If you have enough water and coal, Molly, you can try and still pull, and I can push from the back. If you're sure, said Molly. Well, said the guard, it's our only choice if we're going to try. Very well then, said the fireman driver. Well, James, fireman and driver agreed. They telephoned the signalman and then telephoned the Fat Controller. The guard came back. The Fat Controller has given the all clear. You're good to push her, James. All right, said James. I'll go and get coupled up from the back. While they did so, they loosened some of Molly's couplings and the coaches so it could probably try and make it more easy for Molly to help James while James helping Molly. Don't worry, Molly, said James. We'll have you out of here in no time. Hopefully, said Molly. Oh, believe me, said James. I may not be strong as maybe like Spencer, Gordon, or Meldog, or Henry, or Hero, but I am always kind enough and always ready to help my friends. If you're sure, said Molly. Of course I am, said James. And James went to get coupled up. James was soon coupled up. Soon they were ready to go as they puffed away. Soon they arrived at Napa Station. Spencer was there with his passenger train. The rain had stopped, so he can go on with his passenger run. My words, you two, said Gordon. You two are brave to go through that storm to get these passengers home. James and Molly smiled as the passengers got onto Spencer's train. As the passengers cheered as they got out of the coaches, the Fat Control praised Molly and James' bravery and told them they can go and told James to bring Molly to the works. Soon, when Spencer left with his train, as James pushed Molly into the sheds just beside Fergus. Henry and Paxton and Fergus saw them and were surprised they were safe and sound. Thank goodness you made it back, said Henry. Agreed, said Fergus and Paxton. Thank you, James, said Molly. Leave for everything tonight. That's all right, said James. As James pushed Molly into the sheds. James uncovered for Molly and puffed. The engines were happy they were fine as James puffed in beside Henry. Ooh, please tell us about your story, said the engines. Molly and James laughed as they talked about their adventure throughout the stormy weather.